We're live.
We're live and we're doing some Madden 27 critique play.
Who
Whatever.
thought we'd ever say that, right?
Yeah. I don't even know what we're doing, but Shawn and I have decided to take this Madden 27 on a spin here and see. I have the free trial on my my son's Xbox Game Pass, so I'm gonna go ahead and try it out, and we're gonna critique it. We're gonna see if we like the game. We'll probably talk about it as devs, but I don't know about you guys who play football games, but we don't really play Madden a lot. And so we figured we'd take this opportunity to check it out. And I feel like I always do this around the same time every year, and I'll grab like a trial copy, I'll play around with it, and then we will put it back. I won't even buy it. I'll just, whatever, like uninstall it from my machine and call it a day. But we're on the PC version of it, just to be clear. And Shawn and I are going to do some gameplay, like just, I don't know, watching it.
See what we see, right?
Yeah.
Just see what it's like. All right. I got it up.
And we're also doing this stream on both channels. So if you haven't followed Shawn's channel, go check it out. He does some cool things with football dev, and he's making a couple of games. So check him out. But this is just an unannounced thing. So we'll see how it goes.
We had time to kill. So what better to kill time than football, right?
Yeah, so we've already kind of looked at this a little bit prior to this video. We did a couple dry runs, actually, and we had some technical difficulties, so we're going to try it
as
again.
normal.
And so yeah, just hope you guys enjoy it. Normally, I don't really even look at Madden videos anymore, so this is kind of my only chance to play around with it. And so far what we've seen is there's a lot of good. There's a lot of the same old, and but we'll talk about that. We'll get into it.
Yeah, I think it's been fun for me, at least, because like last night we spent like all night trying to get this to work, and but the gameplay that I saw was kind of cool for me because I haven't played Madden in years. I don't even watch Madden videos anymore, so it's all kind of new and interesting to see where this game is at now.
Do you think do you want us to put the volume on, you think, or at all, or no?
I don't know if we need the volume.
I think it would be good.
Maybe low, keep it low, maybe.
I think it would be good to have it where the commentators are off, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that probably
might do that.
That probably makes sense.
I don't really want to hear them. They're kind of
commentators are kind of annoying.
Yeah, they're kind of annoying. So let's get rid of those guys. What other options do you have to show this? Can you move us to the left and move the screen to the right? Or
you want to do, let's see.
So people can see
like this?
Yeah, I like that. That's a good option.
Okay. All right.
I prefer that if you don't mind. So PA announcers going to 0. Let's do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We watched maybe 2 halves yesterday, and I was already sick of them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, me too.
Oh my God. Here we go with this dumb kickoff.
And you guys in the comments, you guys can let us know if the volume's too high, too low for the game.
Yeah.
And then I'll mess with that. So I'm playing it on my machine, and so I have control over the volume. So just let us know.
I'm just along for the ride. Oh my God. Every time this kickoff makes me nuts.
You know what? I screwed up. I did the PA announcer. Oh, they don't let me do it here. Not the commentators.
Oh, not the, yeah.
Yeah. I'll just turn them both off because they both probably annoy me. Not Deshaun Watson.
God, not as much as those new kickoff rules. My God. Every time it makes me angry.
I know. Last time we were doing this, you were saying that every time, and I'm like,
every time when I see that kickoff, it just makes me angry. It's like kick returns are such a cool play. Why did they mess it up? My goodness.
Menu narration set to 100. Subtitle scales the volume of the menu narration.
Oh, you think it maybe the cinematic? Oh no, commentary. That's what it is. Okay.
It's on some weird thing. Where
Yeah, I'm
it's telling-
pointing to my screen, like you can see what I'm pointing at.
It's sitting here telling me I must have some kind of accessibility thing on because it's like reading the things to me back.
That's weird.
That was weird.
It is weird.
Accessibility. I don't have menu narration off. So why is it on? This thing's
That's
talking
weird.
to me right now.
I can hear it. No, I can hear it. It's a little weird.
It must be a glitch because I have that off.
Whatever.
All right, so we're gonna play some gameplay. Do you want to just go over the good and the bad now, or do you want to kind of go through it as we play, or what do you?
Just do it as we play. We might see some new stuff, right?
Yeah.
There are some things I'm probably going to talk about again, just because, like, at some point you got to do the side view because I do really like that. That makes me happy.
Oh yeah, the side view was pretty cool. Yeah, I like
I do.
that
I
too.
love the side. Hold middle button. He says, okay.
Well, you know, the side view is what's hold middle button? What's that mean?
I don't know, maybe it has something to do with the menu.
Oh, okay.
Who's the starting quarterback here?
Deshaun Watson, the scumbag
Oh,
of all
okay.
scumbags. All right, let's see. Whoops, he's definitely gonna go this way. Yep. Oh, what?
What?
I thought I caught that. Come on.
I did too. I was about to.
Well,
I was about to start yelling.
I mean, I actually thought I covered it well after you know.
I don't know. I thought you swooped in and
yeah, we're gonna
made
have
the
to see that
interception.
again. I'm sorry. That's gonna have to be something I look at real quick. I can't even know how to do this. So how did that?
Oh, he ass caught it. Oh no, what
I
the?
ran past it. This depth of field thing is so annoying. Let's see. Depth of field. Less. I want less. There we go. Oh, okay. So I want less. Whatever. But I was there. And then I think I pushed Y like right here, and he kind of stopped and threw me out of the way. I don't know.
You probably went into an animation, and you couldn't. Yep.
Yeah, because
that's
right
what happened.
there,
You kicked off an animation right there. Yep.
Yeah, we watch that again from here. I pushed it right here, probably like right there.
Yep.
And he kind of stopped. You saw it? He was running full speed, and he just stops on a dime. See? To me that's glitchy because
animation.
I'm not trying to nitpick it, but yeah, but how could you go running full speed and stop literally on a dime? I mean, that's not.
You just start the stop animation.
And I'm playing on All Pro, by the way, so just, you know, in case anybody's wondering what we're doing here. And,
that's the beauty of animations, right? You can make them do anything.
But one thing about this game that we both agree on are the graphics are amazing.
They're insane,
right? It feels like a million animations too. They have a lot of animations in the game, but the game's also running as usual. It's like a layer on top of a physics layer. So they have this ragdoll physics type of.
Oh my god! The kickoff again. Jeez, look at that. Gotta get it within these 2 bars. Oh my god!
And it's also the game's also very, to me and like to us, it seems very overloaded with like bells and whistles and, you know, knobs and like even the
like this menu right, this screen right there.
Right.
Like I don't even know what to look at. There's just too much stuff.
I mean, even the player indicator, like on the bottom, like it looks cool, but what does all that stuff mean? All those bars on there, I don't know.
I like the little icons and
yeah, it's like a futuristic looking hexagon. Like, what is that thing? That I don't know.
Like, look at this screen.
And I always do coach suggestions because I'm just too lazy right now to go through the plays.
Yeah, because there's too much stuff to go searching through.
Right. Like this pre-play. Like, look at all the stuff you can do on here. It's like custom adjustments, audibles. Show your coach vision. Like, let's see.
It's too much. It's too much.
I don't want to see coach vision. I
just call the play, snap the ball, throw the ball.
There you go. Even though I had to basically run like a madman, and you know,
you kind of. I mean, that's kind of always been Madden, though. Is it's like the pocket falls apart within 1 second.
Yeah.
There's it's almost always been like that.
And I don't like the running in this game. I never really have. So for me, the running is
Ooh, that's nice.
something I don't typically even choose because to me it feels like it's very scripted. There's not. It's almost too fast, you know. And I was thinking today, like about that Cyberball game. I was thinking about it this
Yeah.
morning and thinking about when the receiver's running. Like if you have a
Uh-huh.
receiver running, because I always feel like in games, like when you throw the ball, it always feels to me like you're just. I know you have the lob and you have a bullet pass and you have
Yeah.
that, but you're always trying to just push the button really fast before you get sacked or whatever. And I
Yeah.
always thought it'd be cool to kind of do like a slowdown and have like for something like the ooh, for something
You mean
like
like the whole the game slows down? It's almost like a
yeah
QB vision, kind of
yeah
like
like bullet time yeah
bullet time. Exactly. Oh my God,
yeah
we
yeah
talked about this. I want to say like 2 years ago, we were talking about quarterback vision, and we started talking through this idea of using bullet time to simulate having really good awareness for quarterbacks.
mm-hmm.
I love that idea because like it gives you time instead of just running for your life after a second. Like there's just a certain we had talked about like there's a certain amount of bullet time you get based on how good of awareness your quarterback has. So like you could snap the ball and then you could pull the trigger and you get into bullet time and then you can kind of see where everybody's going and find the open space and then throw the ball. I
yeah
still think that's an amazing idea.
I think that my kind of idea or my like the way I was thinking about it today was the game would slow down. Just pause real quick. The game, like when your guys are running their routes, right? And then as soon as you
Yeah.
go to throw, let's say you're gonna go throw to this guy here, right?
Yeah.
And and as soon as you go to push the button down, the game slows down. That way you
Uh-huh.
have just time to like and there's a little meta game in there where maybe like a ball, maybe there's like some kind of track on the floor or in the air or something, and
Like a
maybe
little
there's like
trajectory line that
well,
shows.
I don't know what it would look like, but I was thinking about maybe it was let's just picture like a bar, like a meter almost, but then not really have it as a meter, or maybe have like an icon like of a ball on the floor or something. And then what happens is there's another imaginary ball that would fly through it, and you have to kind of time the ball hitting that spot almost. So basically it's kind of like it's kind of like a meter,
Oh,
but it gives you the ability to slow things down and then give you the control. Because if you think about it, passing, like when I was playing this game yesterday, passing in this game, I know that they have things that I don't really understand yet, but I
yeah.
always felt like passing in football games is such a fast mechanic that
Yeah.
there's so much in there that you can control if you just slow things down and make a little metagame. I mean, you can literally make a full football game just off of throwing a ball, just off of that one action,
Oh, yeah.
right? So it's like if
For
you can
sure.
take that piece of it and maybe enhance it, like I was just thinking, try to enhance it a little bit more and make it more complicated, but also not in a bad way, in a good way, where you don't just like when I'm running away from 10 defenders and I just push a button and
Yeah.
panic. What is that
Yeah.
really doing for like, you know, like how am I controlling that or what am I doing to I didn't even know a play I picked there. What am I really doing to control it or, you know, have any kind of sense of strategy there? There's really not much. It's
Yeah.
a
I
lob,
do
it's a
really
pass.
love the bullet time idea. I remember when we talked about it previously. Um, I like the idea because it, first of all, it gives a reason for the difference in quarterback awareness to matter. Because if you're controlling the quarterback, like the awareness almost doesn't even matter anymore. That rating becomes worthless. So like maybe, you know, I think we had this idea where if you had a really high awareness quarterback, you had more bullet time, or maybe the bullet time slowed it down more. Um, but then like the way I thought we would use it, I thought was really cool was you'd pull a one trigger to start bullet time and then just everything slowed down. And then you could read the whole field and say, oh, well, now I'm going to
Right.
throw to Y, or, oh, now X is breaking open. I'm going to throw to him. Or like you do bullet time and you get halfway through your bullet time and you're like, nobody's open. You let go and you're back at real time again. And then like a
Or
half a
that, yeah,
second
or that.
later, go back to bullet time again.
Or check down, or maybe you just check down
Yeah,
or something, you know,
exactly.
or throw the ball away.
So like there's a reason to have a 99 awareness quarterback is because then you have so much more bullet time than like a 30 awareness quarterback. I think that's an amazing idea. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I think, but like when you think about a game like the Cyberball game, you know, because it's such a simple game. You're not going to have, you know, you're probably not going to have receivers jumping in the air or sliding or jostling. There's not as much of that kind of interaction, right? So it's more.
It's all about space, controlling space. I mean,
and even in the arcade game from back in the day, that was timing, right? Like timing where the ball goes,
timing in space.
Target.
Yep.
Yeah, timing the receiver hitting that target at the right time, right? But I'm thinking about something like to that effect. But geez, like even there, like if I would have, you can't do a replay until it goes to here. So if I were to rewind this and just for fun, just kind of just talk about this idea real quick. So if like right here, well, I was too late, but if right here I were to have pushed it, right? Let's just say that the screen's out to here. And all of a sudden it went from going like regular speed like that to all of a sudden it just was
like slow down,
like even slower than that, like totally almost pause,
really slow.
Down. And then, I mean, this guy was too close to me, but let's just say I pushed it right.
So like here. Right here. Yeah.
Right. It would slow down very slow, even slower than that. And all of a sudden you get to, not that you get to,
and you could have read that guy going over the middle then.
But the thing, no, this is my thing though. You're picking your receiver right now. You're not.
So like you're already hitting the button to throw.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're hitting the button to throw, so you've already picked your receiver, but then you have to do like some type of, like, let's just say there was I can't show it on the screen, but let's just say like, I don't know. Is there any meter on this thing I can show? Yeah, there's no meter. They took away that meter. Huh. They used to have the the indicator, but let's just say like here there was something on the floor or in the air where the ball was gonna, travel across the screen like in front of them, and then like you have to like hit it as close as you can to that landing spot. It could just be like some kind of a, I don't know, some kind of image you could have there that would be easy to read with the slowdown and the view.
Oh yeah, that would be easy to do. Yeah.
And I know it sounds weird, but it would be like you're saying, like a trajectory type of thing, and the ball has to hit somewhere in the middle. And if you're a little off or like up or down, you may overshoot a little, you may undershoot a little, but then you can still complete the pass. But right now I just push the button. It's either going to be some wild throw or it's going to be just, either too short, too high. It's just randomly happening. Now, I have noticed in the game when you are running around and you're kind of not set to throw it, that you do throw a worse pass.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
But the thing is, you got to be running around almost all the time.
Right. I was thinking about it more for the Cyberball type of game, because that game is nowhere near as complicated as this. And the guys can't do anywhere near as much as these guys can do in the air and, all that. So I thought it would be cool to, man, it's weird. Like, why hurdles? I guess. Okay.
There's too many buttons, man.
Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking why I was gonna dive or something. I don't know why.
It was funny. Like there's so many buttons. This is one of the reasons I had to stop playing Madden, is because there's too many buttons. It's like I'm trying to play Madden, trying to play some football, and it's like I'm playing Mortal Kombat. Like what is happening? There's so many buttons.
Even this field goal kick thing, they made it harder. I'm telling you, they used
I was noticing stuff, that. Yeah,
I'm telling you, they did, because you hold down the button and then and then it goes to the.
Well, if it was Legend Bowl, then all the comments would say kicking's too hard.
Yeah, and they would make no. Oh,
money. Jesus! Speaking of kicking,
they'd be bankrupt.
What is that? You kick it in the green square. It's like little target practice. Like
the green square is like, it's like a way to it's like kicking out of bounds. It's just a way to get them to.
So dumb.
So annoying.
The kick returns were so cool. Why did they mess it up?
I don't know. Any comments that we can read on here? Because I can't look at both at the same time.
No, not a ton, really.
I don't want to ignore everybody.
I think everybody's just really into
somebody's saying we're dropping frames. Rare.
Yeah, every once in a while. I mean, but we're streaming, so that's gonna happen.
You can see that on your end or no?
Just there was a little section back a ways where it got kind of choppy.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
gonna
horrible, but you know, it is also running on your PC and you're trying to stream on the PC. So like, I don't think we have the greatest streaming rigs. I
And
mean,
like,
my PC is like 5 years old, so I don't know how old yours is.
mine's like a couple of years old actually, but I didn't get the latest, state of the art one. I got
it is Madden.
decent.
There's a lot going on there.
There's a lot.
Get that safety. Ah.
Yeah, I was gonna say you better not catch that. That's going out of bounds. But I was gonna say something and I forgot. Oh yeah. No, someone mentioned about all pro football, about playing all pro football. They're like, oh, like right now, there was somebody said all pro football, please, right? And I wish I had a way to just number one, I wish there was an all pro football game out because that would be just the easiest way to do it. And I definitely would buy it, right? But since there's not, like I don't have the emulator for the PlayStation. I don't have the new logo mods that people are talking about. I don't have all that set up. I really don't even I don't know. I don't have the energy to do that right now, or at least not right now in the stream, but just in like my normal day. I don't know. I just kind of just been lazy about stuff like that. It's just a lot of legwork and but if I had the mod right now, would I rather be playing that than this? Of course. Because that to me feels like just a real football game. And this to me feels like you're just trying to sprint past guys. You're not really trying to pick
That's right. That's
play.
a good way. Like we were talking about it yesterday, how like pretty much everybody feels the same. Every player kind of plays the same, and it really just comes down to, are you able to out sprint somebody? It's kind of it.
In the comments says, have you ever have you guys ever considered making football games? Really?
That's Riley. She's trolling us.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry. Riley.
Yeah.
You're trolling us. You're trolling us.
She's watching at least.
That's good. We got one extra watcher.
Yep.
Yeah, she knows what we do. She knows.
She definitely knows.
She knows the game. Yeah. But the thing is we can't make games like that. That's why this game might as well be a wrestling game or something. Like we don't even compete with a game like this, right? We're not trying to make a game like this. I mean, the graphics in this game, that's the thing I was talking about. Look how the bottom chops off. Why would they even show it with that many options?
There's just so many things.
But when you can look at the game obviously now, but the experience I've had with it so far is I'm impressed with the graphics, like I always am. They have commentary teams. They have 2 sets of commentary teams that I saw. That's kind of cool. At least they have a little bit more variety, but we all know commentary is hard to pull off. They're going to get stale quick, right?
I know for sure.
It's a solid game, right? It's a game that, let's go. It's a game where you can enjoy football. You can see great 4K resolution stuff. I mean, they have grass in the field, and I like my grass.
You do love the grass.
But it like we talked the other day, it has no character, it has no charm, it has no soul. Like you feel like you're just playing this.
It just
I don't even know, like a tech
seems
demo.
like work. It just seems there's no heart. It just seems like work.
Well, for me at least, and I know that I'm older, right? I'm not gonna, be the guy who's playing with all his friends in a league online and all that. I mean, I feel like I'm just going through the motions here. And this game has a lot of bloat. Like they got huge numbers of teams working on this game for sure. And they've added a lot of like features and things to it, but it's not done in an artistic manner. Like it's not done with a lot of thought. It's just like take everything under the sun and just throw the kitchen sink in there and drop it in and say, oh, we have a new version. And look at all these cool things. And what's that? And what it's almost like they're trying to confuse you. Like that movie. Remember that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio when he was walking through the airport and he had like the Yankee stripes, and they're like everybody gets blinded by the stripes. It's like as good as what's it called?
Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah, Catch Me. There you go. Catch Me If You Can.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what it was. Like you're so you're so enamored with the graphics and the features and like the just all the glamour in here that you kind of get distracted by the fact that the game has no soul. And the game has no, I don't know, it just they
It's
haven't
just
done anything more with the game, it feels like, the same
no.
Madden, but with more animations, right? I don't know.
Yeah, it's always just like put more stuff in it, try to get more people into it. You know, it's the
Hmm.
downside of making a game that tries to please everybody.
Right. I
You
mean, that was a
know?
pretty cool. That looked like a decent looking like play there. The way the animation played out,
Oh, it is. I mean, it's
like the way
that
he
was
jumped
cool. That
there.
was pretty cool,
That's kind of
actually.
cool. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah.
He didn't fall in a weird way, but that's the thing. These guys have so many animations.
God, could you, I wonder like
That looks pretty cool.
if you could look at the folders of their project, like
Oh my
how
God,
many
terabytes.
animation files do you think are in there?
Yeah. I mean,
It's
even
got
the
to be in
way,
the thousands.
and that's the thing. That's why, and some may argue that it's not the wrong thing to do, but if you watch, like, yes, he's going, number 23 is going into an animation here, right? But you watch, his head's going to hit, boom, it's going to hit his butt and it's going to bounce off. So that's where the physics mixed with the animation does look nice, right? Like if it was just a straight animation, his collision wouldn't have shown him bend like that. You know what I mean? Like his animation for falling would not have bent his head like that and his back. Can you see that?
Yeah.
See what I'm yeah. So like that's when it works well. When it doesn't work well is the fact that everybody looks the same, everybody feels the same. You're going to see some janky stuff going on in here where the guys kind of stutter around or like kind of like stumble into people a weird way. And then when you have animations, you feel like you also have more control. When you're playing the game and you see guys kind of doing their own thing in a weird way, you lose that sense of control and it feels like the game's kind of controlling itself. So like when I do a running play, a lot of times I'm just trying to sprint through. Whereas in the 2K games, the games are slower and you actually feel like you have more control. So when you push a move, the move actually feels like it's isolated. It's not just this physics like blended, just, that's where it gets a little muddy, in my opinion. If that made any
Yeah,
sense.
that's the downside of like if you try to make everything too like real life, every little thing that's not like real life all of a sudden stands out, you know?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Like
Oh, like I don't know what that was. That did not look good. I mean,
what,
really?
dude? Come on.
Slow down a little bit.
Chill out, bro.
I gotta see that again because that was not that movie made was just not real. I mean, like really, the guy just runs right past him. I mean, 22 had him, but that's number 12 did a little shake move and it shook him, but it didn't look like it should have.
I mean,
I don't
who
know.
knows? Who knows what was even going on? Because like nobody knows how this sim works.
Well, when you have the NFL license, you have a million animations, you have a lot of money behind it, a lot of features behind it. You can mask a lot of the flaws that are in the game engine itself on the field. And is it a great, like a huge, massive, like you say, a marvelous, like magical thing or whatever, like a thing of beauty? Like it is. Like this is no different than playing some, AAA like the new GTA that's coming out. Do we not think that game's going to be phenomenal from a technical standpoint? Yeah, it's like
Jesus.
it's like a tech dream,
yeah, it's gonna be.
It's a marvel of a game. It's going to be, and just like this is a marvel of a game when it comes to all the features and
I could just imagine like if you or I released a game like this, like we go down in history. As like the greatest football devs of all time. Right. The game is it's absolutely astounding that this game even works at this detail level. It's amazing. It's not a game I'm ever going to play because it's not for me, right. But it's a marvel. Yeah, I can never play it because it's like playing Mortal Kombat with trying to throw the dang ball. Like I can't do that.
There's too many things going on in this game, and
like I don't know what to look at with all of the little icons everywhere. Like there's numbers, there's text, there's icons, there's colors, there's skill boxes. Like I don't know what to look at. It's so I can't play it, but it's still a marvel. Oh my
Yeah,
god! Here's the other reason I won't play it. It's just kickoff.
yeah, it's a it's a marvel.
Nobody run yet. Nobody run yet. Oh, he caught it. Now we can run.
I can't stand this.
Oh my god.
I can't stand this. But you know, at the end of the day, if you want to play a football game and you want to play the NFL, you have no choice because there's really no other NFL, football game like this out at all, right? And then so you either play this and you can and I think you can play this and you can get, you can get your kicks in or whatever, and you can have a good time with it. You can have a good time with it. There's no doubt about it. Is it my game that I would prefer to play for football? No, I'd rather have a 2K style game,
but
and I'd rather have a game
cool.
that's not so bloated with stuff and not so confusing, and definitely no mutt, definitely nothing that's just.
We need old
marketing.
Man football. Yeah, that's what we need. Old man football. One button. Joystick, one button. Bullet time.
Cyberball, man. Cyberball.
I'm telling you, that's a great idea. I'm kind of over the whole everybody, let's just bitch about Madden and hope that something changes or this it's just, I'm over that, right? There's never going to be competition. They're never going to change. There's no point in being mad about it anymore.
Right.
Now I'm thinking like,
sailed. Yeah.
Now I'm thinking like, hey, maybe let's make different kinds of football games that do the stuff we like, right? Cyberball, it's a perfect idea.
After Tecmo Bowl, we need Legend Bowl 2. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's like I keep telling you, people want me to make Legend Bowl 2. And it's just like, I don't even know what I would do with that. And I'm not even sure I'm even going to, make Tecmo Bowl. So I wouldn't hold your breath. I'm trying to figure out what I'm even going to make. And football's a hard one, right? So Joe Montana Sports Talk Football. Yeah, that was a cool game. That game was very floaty. Cool game, yeah. It was a very floaty type of game, but it was cool. It was a Madden still had them beat at the time, in my opinion. But that was back then. I don't even think Sega had the license, did they? They just had Joe Montana.
I don't remember
at that point.
I do remember playing that game though.
I used to play that game at my wife's cousin's house. When we would go over there, we'd play it. But yeah, that's the thing though too. Whenever somebody brings up another game, I miss the competition. Like it used to be cool to say you had different games,
Yeah.
And you can
and that's kind of where it's like, it just the reality of the situation is like, you can't have multiple games that play the NFL. Jesus. You just can't, because only one game's going to have it. Right. So if you're going to have multiple games, they got to do multiple different things. And I think that would be fun.
That's a
somebody should make old man football. Before. We need somebody to make old man football just so I can play.
That's a pretty cool wrap up.
It is pretty cool.
I mean, I'm working on 3D stuff and I'm trying to learn 3D development, and stuff like this amazes me because it's pretty fluid. Like they're not snapping into some weird warped positions. It's kind of smooth the way he grabs his legs, and I don't know how the hell they do that stuff.
Several $100 million will make it happen.
Right, because that right here they both decided, like right here they decided they're going to go into this animation, because you can tell by the way he went from grabbing the ball.
Oh yeah, you can almost always tell when they start an animation.
Yeah, because it's a dance, like just like
there's there's like a little click on the players, and you can see when it starts.
Yeah, somebody just gave $5, man. Thanks, that's cool. I think that's how that works. I don't know. I appreciate it either way. Long time no see. I thought you disappeared. Do you remember me? Funktown Dipify. I don't know if I remember you. I don't know. Doesn't ring a bell. But I appreciate the donation. I think it's a donation, but thanks for doing that. But the thing is, like, you can see that it's a dance is what I was saying. So like if you watch Dancing with the Stars back in the day when it used to be popular, like they both have to be in sync and they both have to learn
They
their
both have to know what each
routine and
other is doing.
right. And
Yeah,
that's what's happening here. They say, okay, this
it
guy and
is.
this guy, both going to go into this dance, and this is the dance
Yep.
we're going to go into, and that's why it looks so
Each partner
smooth.
knows their role. Each partner knows their role. Each partner starts the animations at the right time
Well, they
because
basically
the animations are built to work together.
exactly like the
Yeah,
animation isn't an animation like isn't it's not two animations here. It's probably one animation that they both did in sync, like to build this.
probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might export into two, but the point is like you can't. There's no way you can have somebody grab you that like that and be perfectly on you like that if they're not and flip you like that if you're not. This isn't like physics based, is what I'm saying. This is
No,
all
this
this is
was
all scripted.
captured together. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So that animation, and I would argue that that's probably, if I had to take a guess, that's probably what they did. They had two mocap
Oh, for
dudes,
sure.
and they said we're going to put this one animation in the game, and just all you got to do is say who's player A, who's player B, right?
Oh yeah.
They're
Oh
not
yeah.
trying to figure out coordinates and say, okay, where are you located in the
No,
world
no.
space, and I'm going to make sure that we come into each other at the same angle. No, there's no way, right?
No. And like to take it a step further, what they do is they capture a whole bunch of two player animations. And then when the players come and connect on a tackle or something, what they do is they figure out, all right, what's the angle that the tackler is coming in at compared to the runner? Are you coming on the shoulder? Are you coming in the front? Are you coming on the other shoulder? And then whichever that angle is, it limits down the list of possible animations because they have them already like,
Okay.
it's like a motion matching system. They like, if you come in at the left side, here's the list of tackle animation combinations you can do. All right, I'm going to pull this one out. Now running back and tackler, you both get assigned this animation and it works together. And that's how it does. It's
Right.
a basic motion matching system.
Yeah. And I mean,
But
honestly,
instead of like the 100 animations, they probably have like 10,000 animations to choose from.
yeah. And I think that what I'm trying to, I guess my opinion on it all is that I do appreciate the fact that somebody has billions of dollars and they're hiring people to make people that are fans of football, people that have a passion for football. So any of the devs, if you ever come on here and watch, if you're watching this, if we happen to get a dev in here, I don't, this is above your pay grade, right? Like the issues with Madden are above your pay grade. It's not you, it's the management, right? That's pretty cool to see a pass thrown in the middle of nowhere. That I actually like because I don't want every pass to always be in the, I've never seen that before with Madden. Not like that. He got hit and the ball kind of spun out, but that's
a duck. Yeah, look at that thing.
Normally you don't see that because Madden typically wants you to have a good time and it wants the ball to go where the receiver was. They don't. So there are things in this game that I've noticed that show some care and and they've done things. But again, they're just part of a machine that's just too big. They don't have the ability to really make something that's unique and that's going to be.
I know. And they don't want to. If they make something unique, they risk turning off a big portion of the audience.
Right. And they don't have any competition, so they don't have to take any chances. They don't have to be unique. They can just do the same thing.
Taking chances is only risk, and there's no reason for them to risk anything.
Right. So in
fact, it'd be stupid of them to risk anything.
It comes down to being more of the same. Like it's
like when you win the lottery, right?
Continue to do it. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like when you win the lottery, your perspective needs to change from, hey, how do I make more money to how do I avoid losing this money? Right. They are definitely in the how do I avoid losing the money category. They're no longer in the how do I create new customers category.
Right.
Whereas like you and I are not we're in the how do I build something category, right? Where we're thinking of things in terms of how do I do something new? How do I take a risk and make something great? They're just in the how do I avoid losing money?
Well, yeah, they're in the cruising altitude with nobody else in sight that could even compete with them. So let's just not break it. Let's not break
Just
anything.
Don't crash the plane. Yeah, exactly. That's it.
Yeah, don't crash the plane. Don't do anything that's going to be too,
Oh,
too.
don't make anybody mad. Don't like do anything that'll turn anyone off.
Right. They
Just
don't need to do
keep it
anything too
steady.
inspiring
Keep
or
it steady.
too wild of an idea. They don't need to
Yep.
even come up with ideas. They just need to say, okay, let's
Oh,
change the UI. Let's reskin everything. Let's put the new models. Let's put the new stadiums, new coaches, and everybody can be like, wow, look how beautiful the coach looks. And they're distracted. They're distracted and they're saying, okay, I'm getting something new. I'm getting some new graph. And and to be fair, they are delivering something new. They're delivering new graphics, new, but that to me is a subscription based model. It's like I paid for Madden and every year I'm going to pay some kind of fee to get those
basically.
1s and 2 upgrades, right? But to sell Madden at the same price every year, which is I know they're going to be able to get away with it and they do it, but
Of course they
if you
will.
think about it, they're not making a new football game every year.
No.
It's the same exact game and they're layering it on with extra, things to kind of make you feel like it's worth the full price. That's part of the problem that I think people have. Because if it was just
they don't have they don't have a problem with it. If they did, they wouldn't buy it.
Well, yeah, some people just don't know how to not have a game. I mean, and to be fair, if you wanted to play an NFL game, it's the only that's what happens when you have a monopoly. Like I can only pay for my electricity in my house to one provider. I don't have a choice. If I want air in my house, and I know it's not.
Yeah, you could complain about it all you want, but you're still going to pay that bill.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I know it's not the same thing as air conditioning and electricity. I get all of that, but for some people it is. Like I love football season. When NFL's here, like my whole entire life changes. Like when I don't have the NFL, I'm a pretty depressed person and I'm waiting for it to come back. Like it needs to get here, for me to feel good. And so it's a pretty powerful thing for me. And if I didn't have it, I'd still live. But the fact that I don't like Tony Romo, which he may not come back, I don't care for his commentary. I think it's annoying as hell to have him on. Tom Brady's annoying as well. But I still watch the games. I might turn the volume down a little bit, but I'm still going to pay for the ticket and I'm still going to buy the ticket every year like an idiot for 4 games that are out of market or whatever. And I love it. So anybody who loves football, loves the NFL, they're going to buy it. They're going to buy it every year.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Right.
That's okay. I can't play it, but that, if people want to spend that money, like they need that football fix. There's nothing wrong with that.
But that's what a monopoly does, right? A monopoly basically closes down the market, closes down competition, takes all of that, just that.
Yeah, but it's happened. So there's no point in being mad about it anymore.
Right. And I know that you and I have talked about it and we've both completely moved on. So this video isn't even really going into that topic, to be honest. It comes up because we're talking about it.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to see, like for me, I'm evaluating the game and there are so many, this game is unbelievable. Like even that cutscene I just saw, like it's amazing. It makes 2K5 like on every level look like trash. It just does. But the secret sauce and the first of all, the ingenuity that game had at the time, the innovations that it had were amazing. But the gameplay, they play very differently. And I think that's the main thing, right? And that's why people like it. Like the presentation on this game, sorry to say, but I've seen more cutscenes on here than I'm ever going to see in 2K5. Like they have them. And this is going to be cool. Like if I do a celebration here, this is beautiful. This looks like real life, right?
He's pointing at all his high school friends.
I mean, look at this right here. There's a lot of presentation in this game. I've seen sideline things. We saw a guy the other day getting walked into the tunnel when he was injured, remember? So
that's right. Yeah.
They have so much, because that was the big thing with 2K5, right? Like people were always complaining that, oh, they don't have nearly the presentation that 2K. No, they do. They do. They have a lot. And you're seeing it here.
I think it's fun. Like cutscenes and stuff I think are really funny too. Because like you see them a couple of times and you're like, this is amazing. I can't believe that, all these cutscenes are awesome. And then like it takes you like 2 games before you start skipping them all.
Right. That's kind of That's kind of this whole
I know.
entire
It's like
experience, to be honest.
Legend Bowl and the Chain Gang, right? Or no. Yeah. Where I remember the first couple of weeks, everybody's like, "Oh my god, this is amazing!" Like the chains come out and they do the measurement,
Yep.
and then after that, it was like, "How do you skip it?"
Yeah, because it gets old.
How do you skip it? How do you skip it?
Like that's why my dream is to make, because I mean I've been trying to think about a new game to make, but I don't know, I keep going. Like this morning, I'm trying to model a cyber like ball type of like 3D model, and I'm like, why am I'm doing it to learn Blender, but I'm also doing a football guy, and I know it's a little crazy, but I do think there's something there. Like it would be really cool to make something that's simple, but also fun, and because this is like too much. And again, like you were just talking about with the chain gang guy, like this game feels the same way every year. It feels like I just want to skip it because it's the same exact, you know what you're getting, right? You know what you're getting every year. There's no new game that comes out that's got a different control system or passing scheme or running game or defensive strategy. Like this is the same exact thing, but just more of it, which I wouldn't mind it if it was a 2K thing. I wanted more of it, right?
Yeah, I would say that's what I miss the most. And I think where we could probably do something worthwhile is just football like, air quote, because you won't have the license. Football games that just do something different. Like I do like Cyberball idea because there's potential to do different things. Like robots exploding sounds kind of fun,
And also robots that have certain abilities. Like you could have one that has turbo boost, right? That
yeah,
just like
I have
this,
one
like,
with the machine gun if you
burner,
want it,
like
right?
type of receiver, yeah, or some huge linebacker that can literally blow somebody up on the first hit once a game or something. Like
like I got a game, I got a football game on my list. I'm like, why isn't anybody running? Oh, because it's the new kickoff. I got a game on my
screen, like a weird camera angle. It was like low.
I got a football game on my list where it's like a backyard football type game where instead of having a playbook, you draw plays in the dirt, right? It's like, oh yeah, you Jimmy, you do a hitch, you do a cross, Tommy, you just go deep, and you just every play you just draw it in the dirt and then you snap the ball and you play. Like that's another new way of playing football where like we all kind of understand.
That was pretty cool. So that one was, whoa. That one was look at the ball. But that's just me being too close to him. This is weird looking. What is this? That's a bug, I guess, right? I don't know why it's doing that though. I can't get out of this. Okay.
So like the cyberball thing, like that backyard football idea. I think I mean, obviously I still have that tactics game that like I got to make at some point. The turn-based football. That's another way of playing football.
Yeah.
Like there's just so many different ways that you can approach football. And I think for at least a decade, we've all just gotten too tied up with Madden has got a monopoly. There can never be football. And I think we lost about 10 years in making different football games because we're all so upset about Madden.
And I don't know if every player, I feel like I feel like this guy's throwing like Josh Allen. It looks like Josh Allen's throw, but it may just
they that like 2 years ago, they made a big deal about adding quarterback specific animations.
I know they did like some of the like hurdles and things like that, and some of like the ones that Mahomes.
Yeah, no, the throwing animations were a few years ago. They started doing that,
but I don't think that they're like APF where they really have the full blown like list of all the starters animations. There's no way.
Oh, they definitely do.
No way. There's no way.
Yeah, they that was a huge deal for a couple of years. Yeah.
Okay, wait a second. Now you got me curious.
I mean, they probably don't trigger constantly, but they do. Like they made a huge deal out of mocapping all the quarterbacks.
Well, we have a comment here. Slim West says, I stopped buying Madden 7 years ago. By the way, I'm not one of those that complain about the game and yet keep buying it. Play nothing but LB and CB. Okay, cool. That's awesome.
All right, I gotta go grab another pretend beer. I'll be right back.
EA is overdeveloped, over lawyered, over corporatized. It's a fast food option, sugar rush with very little complex carbs. That's very well put. Very well put. It is. It's a AAA product from a very huge global like corporate company whose sole basis is to provide profit and revenue for their shareholders, right? Like that's what they're doing. That's how they make money. Same thing with the NFL. I mean, it's a business, it's a product, right? And they're trying to keep that product moving, and they have a stranglehold on it because they are the only person in the room, so they can do whatever they want. But I'm gonna go look at where can I go do some practice training camp, right? No, I don't want to do mini games. Let me go back. I want to do team practice because I want to see this. I'll do normal. I could do normal. And this I have a trial, so it may run out. So just FYI. But let's see who's throwing motion. Do we want to see who's somebody else? I mean, I know Mahomes probably has something. You know, Mahomes is going to have something. Let's just see. If he doesn't have it, then nobody has it because he's like the poster child of this stupid league. Let's see. Madden is a gorgeous game. One still. Yeah. This is true. I don't want to do a play action. I want to do. I can't go back. I gotta pick.
No more Riley. Just going to the Renaissance Festival.
Nice. So let's see what Mahomes. I mean, I think if Mahomes has it, that's not telling me everything. But I'm thinking if he doesn't have it, then nobody has it. It looked like it was his.
Oh, they definitely have it. They put in that diving sideways throw that Mahomes did that one time. That was on the cover.
That for sure. But
yeah.
Oh, that was nasty. Maybe you're right, but I need to see a couple players. So I'm picking Mahomes because I'm like, if he doesn't have it, then nobody does because he's like the poster child. So yeah, it kind of looks like him. Kind of looks like him.
Yeah, like it was their whole marketing campaign 1 year, 2 years.
Yeah, but I don't think they did it with every player. That's my point. I think they did.
Oh, you mean every player? Yeah, probably not every. You're probably right. It probably wasn't every player.
Yeah, that is him because he even like slapped.
Like I doubt
Boom.
like JJ McCarthy got mocapped.
Flip side.
I hope. At least I hope they didn't. That would have been a waste of time.
How do you throw the ball away?
Well, I know they mocapped Tua because I saw a guy laying on the ground with a concussion. So too soon.
Too soon. Let's see. Poor guy. Yeah, I feel bad every time he went down. I'm like, dude, you need to retire.
I know they mocapped Kirk Cousins because they got somebody getting paid.
Oh. Let's see. He keeps running into the same guy like an idiot. Because the AI is taking over the offense now. So I'm trying to see what he. Oh my God!
It's in the game.
Again. What an
It's in the
idiot.
game.
He's doing the same exact. Oh, there we go. It kind of did look like him. So let me see that again. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. That would be kind of cool. I give him credit for that for sure. Who the hell is that? Tua?
I
don't even know if he plays for them anymore. Oh,
no, he plays for the Falcons now.
He does?
Well, plays.
Okay,
in air quotes.
Now I got to see who he is. It may not be him.
Oh, Malik Willis. Yeah.
Malik Willis. I don't even know who this is. Who the hell's Malik Willis? I don't know.
He was on I think he was on the Packers or something as a backup last year.
I have no idea who he is, so I'm not going to be able to tell, but I'm trying to figure out who we can look at, because now I'm curious. I need to see this because that's a big deal. Big deal for me, anyways. Who could we look at? What about like
I don't know. You can look at what?
I can
There
look
you go.
at him and then
Oh, the Eagles. What about that guy?
yeah, the guy. I don't like that guy.
I mean, I don't like either of these guys, but you know.
I mean, the names are flying. I don't know. It's been a while since football season's been on, so I kind of lost some of the names.
I don't know if like
why.
it's so hard to watch football games now. Like I can't I
Lamar
haven't really
Jackson,
even
right?
watched that many football games.
So let's see with Lamar Jackson how he throws it. Not under pressure. Maybe. Let me try that. But no, so I mean, yeah, the game, if it has that, that's a plus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could pass for it, I guess. I mean, a lot of people
They
throw
do
close to the
mocap
same.
the quarterbacks. I mean, that's known. Everybody like at least all the major quarterbacks.
Yeah, I know.
They
but
do
one
a
of the-
mocap session every year.
I know, but one of the issues that we always have is that everybody feels the same, and they still feel the same.
Well, I mean,
They just
ratings
have a
wise,
different-
they all do. Yeah.
right. And even like playing wise, like when you play all pro football, you can feel the ability differences. You just feel
Yeah.
it. Like they don't run the same like way, and they don't. Even the running animations are different. I don't even know if they're different in this game. The
Yeah, I don't
throwing
know
maybe,
either.
but the throwing
That's
also,
always been one of my problems with these like mainstream games is they make everybody just feels the same. Like the ratings don't feel like they matter at all. That's always bothered me.
well, it's like you can't really make out who's who. That's part of the problem.
Yeah,
always
I
had.
don't. That's always bugged me.
And that's what I'm saying. Like the throwing animations are, a step towards looking different. Not everybody throwing the same exact way every time.
Yeah.
But the way the guys move, you don't feel like you're really getting, you're not really seeing a big difference. But that's the thing.
I'd rather the ratings matter than have animations matter, right? Like for me, but I'm more of like that kind of football player. Like I care more about the ratings than I do the animations.
I think, well, I just want the players to play differently. Like, so
Yeah.
when you're playing APF, you can feel the difference between a route running, guy versus a burner.
Oh, yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can feel the difference between a big, like heavy run stopping linebacker versus a coverage guy. Like
Yep.
you could just feel the difference, and their abilities make them move differently. And then also they do have some running animations that are going to be different, and body types and all that. The guys feel different, and that's kind of what I look for. But it's all inclusive. Like the throwing
Yep.
animations are just another part of it, right? The more
Yeah.
you can get towards that, the better. But at the same time, that's just icing on the cake, right? They have to get the gameplay down. But this is a good game. It's a good game. It's not a horrible game. It's just if you like Madden and you're a fan of the Madden engine and you're a fan of the way Madden plays, then this is a better version of their Madden engine. And this isn't. I don't think they went backwards in this version.
No, I don't think so.
So
it's a good. Just seeing it is a good reminder that like none of us should be trying to make a game like this.
No.
You're not going to beat these guys.
Nobody can.
You're not going to be even close.
And nobody can, because if you look at the guys like the maximum football game, even the varsity game, they're not going to come close.
Like
they're just
this. Why would you play that when you could play this?
Right. Or why would
Unless you make it old man football where it's like literally one button and a stick. Because then I would play.
It's even more than just why would you play it? It's they can't even make it. They don't have the resources to even make it. They don't even have the NFL license on top of it. Like they don't have the tech.
No, it's just a good reminder. Like just let Madden be what it is and don't try. Like just don't try to compete. You're silly.
But if you think about back in the day, this kind of reminds me. If you think about back in the day, because I say to myself, I was thinking like, man, my comment I just made about how this game is a better version of Madden, right?
Mhm.
I'm thinking about how back in the day they would blow the game up. Like the game would be a different game, different graphics.
Oh
They'd
yeah, I
have like
remember that.
they'd have like the radio show.
They did the
that would,
passing cone that one year,
the
changed
passing
the whole
cone.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, they did like the whole defensive thing with Ray Lewis,
Yep.
and they went from being all about Michael
The hit
Vick
stick.
to being
Hit
the
stick
opposite
that year?
and going defense.
Yep.
Yeah, they were making major. They were taking major risks and
Yeah.
chances, and that's because they had competition. They had to make the game different. They had to make the game better. They had to keep up with the competition and give people what they wanted. With this, they don't have to worry about that. That's why they don't take it. That's why you were saying earlier, they're doing safe bets. They're
Just
cruising.
keep the plane flying. That's all.
Right, but that just that just re-emphasizes the fact of how much we're missing from competition. If they're not willing to take those chances, and we as indie developers and other AA companies, basically even a AAA company is inferior to them. That's how like quadruple A
Oh,
they
yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Plus with the license.
They're like 5A.
Yeah, they're like 5A, and they have the license on top of it, right? And they have
Yeah.
decades of history. But if they can't, like, nobody can pull it off. Nobody can pull it off. And I don't know. I feel like it's a shame because back then we did see Madden. Madden was trying to keep up. They were trying, and they would make a mistake or they would go backwards. They would do something that was just totally off. And and even back then there wasn't as much tech, so they kind of had to make it feel different and had to do more like core changes. Where now it's like, oh, we have MUT now, or we have this new franchise mode piece, but because we have the room in the disc, right, to do all this stuff, we have like more capabilities. But back then they were messing with the core more, and they were still evolving as a with the graphics and all that stuff. Graphics are always a thing, right, and sound and all that. But my point is that you're not going to see a major difference between 26 and 27. You just
never
27 and
never
28.
Again will you see a major difference between
Never
any two
again.
versions.
The only way there would be a difference is if somebody came in, let's just say we had the ability for some other company to fly in and make this phenomenal, like totally different take on the game. Then in order for them to be in survival mode, they would say, okay, we're going to risk the whole entire, bank on us trying to compete with those guys. So we got to go in this crazy direction. And that's where competition stems from.
Yeah,
that's
never going to happen because they just lean on the license.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's just the realization, which is part of why why we don't fight the fight anymore, why we don't even try.
There's no
to do
reason
anything anymore.
Yeah.
It's futile. It doesn't matter.
Just
like nothing's
make different kinds of football games. That's all you can really do.
Make different kinds of football games.
That's all you can really do.
Yeah. And even then it's very difficult. It's a very difficult, like multi-year thing. It's not going to take you a month to
It's
make
still
a nice
hard.
football
Yeah.
game. It's still very hard. And the more you work on the on-field stuff, right, the more difficult it becomes and the more scope you're building. I mean, this is a freaking scope of a game, man. Talk about scope, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're looking at this game in this video to see, is this game any good? And it is good. There's no doubt. It's a good game, right? It's got
it's plays better than I thought it was going to. Like I kind of came into this again because I haven't really paid attention in a few years, just because like there's no point. I can't play Madden anymore, so I just kind of haven't paid attention. I'm surprised. It looks like the gameplay looks a lot better than I thought it was going to.
It is better. I mean, like we said, there's more animations, right?
It's
There's
a lot less janky than I thought.
Yeah.
Like the blocking, I was mostly looking at the blocking because, like, to me, football is blocking. Like the rest of it's just window dressing. Football is about blocking, and the blocking it's far better than I remember it.
Well, the overall,
I'm kind of impressed at the blocking.
Everything is better, but it's still very closely.
I'm still not going to play it, but I'm impressed.
It's closely. I'm not gonna play it either because this is not what I want. I don't want
Yeah,
this.
it's not for me. It's for other people, but it's just not for me.
And I'm not a MUT person at all. And they
Oh
focus
no.
heavily on MUT. I mean, the top
No.
menu in the thing is a MUT menu, right? So,
Yeah.
it's not for everybody. And if you want to get your NFL fix on, you can do it with high definition.
It's cool.
They have the Patriots
Or
87. They're out of their minds, man. Patriots
you can just mod our games and get your NFL fix.
You can do that.
You can do that.
But our games are so different, like they're just so different, which is you gotta want that type of a game too.
Yeah. It's not for everybody.
No, not at all. Advanced settings. Let's see.
But in a way, I've turned the corner on this so much that I'm kind of almost coming all the way back around. There's kind of a benefit to making a game for a smaller audience because you can do weird things that you could never do if you had a huge audience, Like there's a little bit of freedom that you get when you're not worried about losing what you already have, I think that's a good thing.
You mean like being an indie dev or
like being an indie and you make a football game and the people that are going to play it are a small number of people. It's going to be in the thousands of people, not the millions of people.
Right.
But because of that, you don't have to have that fear of, oh my God, am I going to lose all these people that I used to have? When you don't have those people, you can take some risks and try some cool things. Like there's a little bit of freedom there. Like you don't have to worry about keeping the plane flying because your plane's on the ground.
You're talking about us, right?
Yeah, us. Okay, we can try and do some cool things because we don't have to worry about missing out on the $1 billion that we already have,
We actually have, this is the screen that you wanted to see. We actually have
I do like the look of that.
We actually have to try. Like that's the whole purpose. Like that's what makes us
some freedom there.
Well, that's what makes it worth doing, right? And that's the problem. And that is the problem that we continue to have with our fans. Our fans don't want us to do that. They don't know what they want, by the way, but they don't
really know what they want.
They want you to make Madden. You start having fans like give you feedback. Everything is going to point to Madden. Everything's going to point to what Madden didn't do or has already done. They want to see Madden. Oh, wait a minute, you don't have collisions in your game. You don't have actual tackles. You don't have, double like what do they call it? I
have no idea. I don't know where you were going with
that. on the line where you have two guys against one.
Oh yeah, like the double teams. Yeah,
double teams. Yeah, like you don't have that in the game, or you don't have you don't have franchise. What do you mean you don't have franchise?
Why don't you have penalties?
You don't have traditional.
That's the thing I always get.
Game. They just want the full simulation kind of modes, I guess, and they end up wanting Madden. And it's like, how can we make anything that's better? Like, why would you want anything that's anywhere? You should want the complete opposite of this. You should want cyberball. You should want robots with football and explosions. Why? Because that's as far from this as possible, right?
Yep. And that's kind of where I've come around is like, you know what? The people that give you the feedback that I want more Madden, it's like they're not people we had anyways. Like we didn't lose them because we never had them. Right.
And again,
so why worry about it?
What they're really also trying to do is they're trying to find someone to make a good enough game to force Madden to do something different. That's all they're trying to do.
I know that's what they're thinking, but that's just so unrealistic.
But like for Maximum Football, if Maximum Football actually scared Madden at all, they would accomplish their goal of getting Madden to be better. The fans is what I'm saying. That's what they want.
That's wishful thinking though.
It's just not, it's not going to happen.
It's not realistic.
It's not going to happen, but it's like, that's the best they're going to get. It's like trying to get the giant to move. And if
I know, like that's like that whole thing Soft Drink thinks he's going to do. Like he thinks he's going to make a game that's going to make Madden care. It's like, I'm sorry. They're
Like,
they're just gonna be
even,
sitting in their office counting their billions of dollars. They're not even paying attention to anybody else.
honestly, anybody who has anything that they're even if people are talking bad about Madden, you're just helping Madden.
They don't care. Yeah, they
No,
don't care.
You're helping Madden. You're helping them. You're giving them publicity, free publicity, and free
Exactly.
marketing.
It just doesn't. None of it matters.
Whenever Angry Joe does a video saying how horrible Madden
they
is,
love
he's
that.
just giving them more sales.
EA
all he
loves that.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course they love it, and he may think that they don't like it, but nobody's
Oh no, they
buying
love
the game
it.
any less.
Yeah.
You know, it actually gives Madden more.
It's an
views.
hour-long advertisement.
Exactly, and it's not one where people are like, "Oh, I'm not going to buy Madden anymore." They're probably gonna be like, "Oh, I want to see if I can find that."
Oh,
bug,"
that was cool.
you know?
Like it's like
Or yeah.
It's kind of like you know, oh my god, this is bullshit, and then all of a sudden there's a cool play. Like, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna go get that game.
I mean, they're spending the time to play this game. They shouldn't even. The best thing they could do is do a video saying we're never going to play Madden again. Goodbye. Like it's not happening. You know.
That's kind of like where I'm the last few years. You know, when you heard everybody say like this is the end of Madden, and then the next year everybody's playing Madden, and then the next year everybody's playing. It's like, okay, there's no point to this. Let's just all agree it's a great game. And let's just make something different if you want to make something different, you know?
Right. And that's the whole thing is what we do should be different. And that's kind of
shouldn't be like this. Don't be Madden light. Be
that's
different.
Also one of the things too, is that we have to also remember like no indie dev who has half of a brain would even choose to make football because it's stupid.
What are you talking about? Football's life.
Yeah, but it's not.
Football is life.
Football is scope creep death. Like
that's for sure.
You might as well pick an
that's
RPG
for sure.
game. You're not making something that you should be making. You're making something that's just
football is life.
Unbelievable.
You have to make football.
Yeah. Well, we always end up making football, but
I know. Been making football for like 25 years.
It's a killer, man. It's a very difficult thing to do. Either way,
scope. You're right about the scope though, because like we both do this. You start with an idea that's kind of very small and has really good scope, and then next thing you know, you're basically adding in Madden features. It's like you gotta just stop. Like, no, I'm not adding this.
Right. And on top of it, you're also trying to attract people who would potentially like this game. I mean, somebody who buys a football game should like the NFL. Should like college. What are they gonna like? The freaking Arena Bowl, like arena football. I mean, what do they like? They like this.
The World League of American Football.
Right. So there's no matter how much we think that
high school football.
Yeah. Just like we don't think we're competing with Madden. Trust me, we're getting the same we're getting the same people who like football, and they may just be fed up with Madden. They may just want a different type of experience, but they're still the same people. And that's something that is impossible. It's just impossible, bro. Like Legend Bowl did phenomenally. Like it's like the Brotato or the friggin', it might as well have made $50 million in the football world. I'm serious. Like that's how I feel. I feel like what other games
would have been nice.
No, I'm saying that's the kind of, but that's the most you're gonna get. Like that's the most we're ever gonna get from a football game.
Yep.
And that's fine. I'm not complaining about it. It's more like,
God, look at that stupid kickoff.
It's more like that's cool.
That was cool.
It's just kind of highlighting the fact that it is such a concentrated like ownership from the monopoly of Madden that your best bet is to do decently on a game.
Yeah, just basically cover your costs.
And that might just be fine. We're indie developers. We're not trying. I mean, it'd be great. Like the guy who made Brotato made millions of dollars, bro. And that game, we could probably make that game in a month. Like, so who's the smarter person, right? Like and I was thinking about this on my walk this morning because I was saying to myself, I want to make a game that I want to play. But honestly, when you work that hard on a game, I don't play Legend Bowl because I'm tired of Legend Bowl. I mean, I've played it a million times already, right? I built it. So it's, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like, why do we pick games that we want to play? You know, it's fun to make.
I don't know. I play my games, so like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe
Do
you
you
just
really
spent
play
too
your
long.
games?
I play Cyber. I still say Cyberball is the most fun thing I've ever made. I love that game.
But you're
Like
actively playing it. You don't actively play that game. There's no way.
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah,
I don't.
I like it. I really like it. I mean, I don't play every day, but I do fire it up and play it every once in a while.
Legend Bowl on stream.
Yeah.
I've played it myself. I have played it, but I don't. It's not a fresh new game for me. It's like if you get a job doing your hobby, you're not going to ever do that hobby anymore. You're just not, because now it became your job, you know? And that's one of those things where I was just thinking about it this morning, because I'm thinking, why am I so, I know working on something that you're passionate about gives you the fuel to work on it and the excitement, right? I get all that. But I working on a game that you want to play, I don't know if I'll ever get to a point, like if I made a great Cyberball game, would I play it? I don't know if I'll still have it in me to play it. You know what I mean? Like to really want to play it, because I'm the one who made it. I'm tired of it by that point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I like playing my game. I think part of it is because I like to play it, because then I like to find things to make a little bit better here or there. Like it's almost like improving it becomes the game itself. It's like, ooh, that would be cool if I just tweak this little thing. And like, that's part of the game. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but that's the thing. It's,
I also like football, making a football game, because if I don't, then I don't have a football game to play, because like I can't do all the buttons. So like, what am I going to do?
That's true. That's true. And I guess that's kind of what I'm saying too, is like you are playing the game while you're making it too. Like you're playing it a lot, like a lot. I mean, an annoying amount. Like when I used to work at EA Sports and I was a game tester, it was getting old playing Madden, because I used to play Madden 05, and Madden 05 was it got old very fast, and I didn't love it. And that was the year ESPN 2K5 came out, and that was, it's just funny how that happened. But I was getting sick of the game, and that's what happened. So it's like, yeah, if you make a game that you want to play, you will play it, because you're going to have to play it to test it. But then when it's all said and done, are you really going to be playing it like as your go-to game? And, you know, and I don't play any game that long. I don't care what it is. Like any game that comes out, but if you're making it. So my point is, like, I said to myself, why am I so worried about what I want to play? Because it really doesn't matter. You know, and that's really why I keep going back to football, because I do want a football game, and I do want to make a fun game, and I did the best I could. So for me to do it again is like, oof, it's been hard for me to stick with something. So I would love to make something smaller, something, you know, different. And we'll see. But the Cyberball idea does intrigue me.
I think there's something there. Yeah.
There's something there, because that is far enough away from your traditional football that would make it feel like a new game, like a new genre.
But you could also just keep the parts of football you really like, you know?
Yeah.
Like real kickoffs.
I'm definitely excited about, I would be excited to make a game like that. But again, I don't know. Yeah,
someday I'm going to make a Cyber League too, because I think there's more there I can do. I think I'm gonna someday. I can't this year. I got this year's launch already scheduled, so I got maybe next year.
Okay, so answer this for me or whoever else want to, like, what would you do different about Cyberball? Like, what did you do last time that you thought was right or wrong, or what would you do different? Like,
the player movement I love. The emphasis on creating space on the field I love. What I would do differently is I would have a play editor. I would create a play editor so you could draw your own plays up. I think in a Cyberball type game, drawing your own plays up would be awesome. Because then you could take advantage of all of the passing back, right? Which it's a fun part of the game, but it's really only fun if you get to design a play to use it.
Right.
So I would do that. I would have a much better franchise mode that maybe leaned into more of the robot aspect. So like research more like I would have upgrading robots be a little more interesting than just buying the next level up. So like maybe, just make it a little more involved. So like building your robot players would be more fun.
See, I don't know. I don't
If
know
I
if
just did those two things, I think that would make a much better game.
Yeah,
Because
see,
what I had before is there's like 7 levels of robot, right? There's iron, steel, whatever, titanium,
yeah.
whatever. So like you buy an upgraded wide receiver, you go from plastic to iron, and then you just buy again, you go from iron to steel. But like every receiver at that level plays exactly the same. Every titanium wide receiver plays exactly the same. It's like, I feel like you could do more there. Like maybe upgrade one receiver to be really good at catching, but maybe not as fast. And maybe another receiver you upgrade to be really fast, but maybe he doesn't have as good a hands or he's not very durable or something,
I think if I did it, like if I do it, I think it will be I want to get the right look, like I was kind of sharing with you, that Tron type of
Yeah.
look.
I love that
And
Tron look.
And
Yeah.
I also would like to I also think like I don't want it to be a sandbox where you create plays, even though it's cool for guys like us because we're sim guys, right? But for me,
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I think it would be cool to have a set of plays and then playbooks that make every team play differently and maybe you get to unlock certain plays as part of the whole progression as you're playing.
Well, that's cool. Yeah.
You get to unlock certain plays, but the plays are pre-built. Like I don't want to make it a sandbox. I don't want to make it a simulation. I want to make it a thing where if I make it, you have strategy like that and you get to purchase plays and every team has.
Well, that's cool. That's a cool idea.
Yeah. I mean, every team has a different type of identity, right? Where like some teams are going to be heavy on pass, heavy on run, heavy defense, run defense, pass defense, whatever. Great quarterback, mobile quarterback. Like you want to have teams that feel like, and you're not going to have a million teams, right? It's going to be cyber.
Yeah, you get like 20 teams or so at the most is all you're really going to want.
16. Yeah, it's not going to be a crazy amount, and every team can feel different. Or you have two teams that are the same and whatever, and then as you're playing through it, also it would be cool to have like the thing like the thing you did where you have like a roguelite where it's like, you play this ladder system and then
the ladder system,
and then as you play, you unlock, maybe you unlock some kind of currency in the game and you can purchase things with it, or you unlock things as you go, and then those things stick with you for the next time you run because you're trying to win every game or something. That could be like
I think I had you unlock teams that you could start with.
Or you can use the team that you beat or something, right?
Yeah. I think that might be how I did it, is that once you beat a team, you can beat them in another run.
Right. Something like that. But the thing is, like, you're basically trying to find a way to improve your team through unlocking things, through buying things, through really grinding through the game and like winning. And
that's actually a pretty cool idea. Yeah.
But not
I kind of like that too.
Yeah. I mean, they're both.
Actually, I kind of like that more than building robots. I'm going to steal that.
Well, I think that I just think that that's the way a game like that should be, because I don't want somebody to build this play that's going to be some cheesy play that can win every time. And it's going to also lose the identity of the teams. I want a person to be like, you know what? I want a heavy running team, and I'm going to run and I'm going to use that strategy to beat this team. I don't want them to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go to the playbook and just pick whatever plays I want to make them whatever I want. I don't want that. I want it to be more, if I do it. And really for me,
the way I was thinking about, I like where you're going with that. The way I was handling is I have play identity or team identity is defined by the personnel and formations they can use. So like the heavy running teams, they all they almost always come out with a tight end and 2 running backs. And then the fourth player can be a bunch of different players. Okay. So you can design plays and stuff, but your team runs with a tight end and 2 running backs. So it's probably in your best interest to lean on that,
Yeah.
That's kind of how I did it in the previous game. And, but I do like the idea of unlocking plays. I never thought of unlocking plays. So that's kind of a cool idea.
Well, I think about it as you've like you almost like obviously gameplay is everything, right? So I think
Yeah.
about like if I was building the game, I would go straight into a, basically a scrimmage, and I would want to make sure the game just feels good. And every time I add a certain type of player, or certain type of robot, whatever you want to call them, I get to see how that robot, enhances the game and how it changes the way the game plays. Because for me, if you can get the gameplay, and that's kind of my answer to the question I asked you, was what I would do. I would focus so much on the gameplay on the field, it would be crazy. And then the rest of it would just be adding things to make the game better. But I wouldn't make it like the best, sandbox type of experience with 5,000 sliders and 5,000 settings. I
Yeah.
wouldn't do that.
No,
I would
I wouldn't
do
have I'm not even going to have sliders.
forget that.
No,
It ruins the whole entire
I'm not
aspect
going to
of the
have
game.
sliders. I'm not going to have difficulty levels.
If
It's
you
just
think
going to
about
be the
sliders,
game.
sliders are like if I made a 2D platformer and I
Yeah.
let you control every enemy's speed or jump. Like, why the hell would I ever do
Yeah,
that? Why would I
I'm not
give you
doing that.
a level? It's almost like a level creator. Why would I do that for
Yeah.
you? I'm not going to do it. So
Oh
that
yeah, the
way-
other thing. So I didn't say it. You're kind of hitting on it.
What?
The other thing I would change is I would totally revamp blocking. Yeah, I don't love how my blocking turned out. So
Oh, in your game, yeah. 'Cause
I
what were
would
you doing
totally
in your
revamp blocking. Yeah.
game? What was it doing? In your game?
So I have two kinds of blocking. I got open field blocking, and then I've got offensive line blocking. The open field blocking I love is really good. Maybe a little overpowered, but I love it. The lineman blocking, I kind of copied what Cyberball did, where it was just straight ahead blocking.
Like banging each other, right? Banging into each
Yeah,
other.
and I don't really like that anymore. I think you need more dynamic blocking. So I would redo that to get more of a pocket feel.
Yeah.
That straight ahead blocking was good for its time, but I don't think it holds up anymore.
No, especially when you're talking about running the ball. Because you can't just
Yeah.
keep doing sweeps all day long and tosses to the
No,
side.
no. And I did some things to open up holes so that you could run inside, but they're kind of janky because of the straight ahead blocking system. So I would revamp all of that.
I think what you could do, what we could do, whoever, makes the game, or we both do, is I think you could have, the linemen, like if these are the two linemen top to bottom hitting each other, what
Yeah.
you could do is you could have a really powerful lineman just like bulldoze the crap out of one and just totally blow them out of the play, and then you just open
That's
up
what
a
it
brand new
does
hole.
now. That's what
Yeah.
Cyber League does.
I wouldn't be opposed to
and I
doing
don't
something
I
like
don't
that,
love
but
that. I don't like it though. It just doesn't look good.
no.
No.
Or just blow up a guy, like a guy just
Well,
blows up.
here's the reason it doesn't look good is because my open field blocking takes angles into account. You could push a guy out, you could push a guy in, you could push him straight up. So the open field blocking looks so good that it makes the other blocking look janky, So I would kind of use the good blocking everywhere.
Gotcha. Yeah. Blocking is, as you know, blocking is the hardest
Football's
part.
blocking. Yeah,
Yeah,
football is all
'cause
about blocking.
especially on the line, because the line you have to account for the passing to work, the running to work,
Yeah.
the safeties, like actual like penetration from the D line. There's just so much that happens as a consequence of not doing the line. I mean, there's so many things you got to account for. But when you're
Yep.
talking about a game that's 7-on-7, which is what my game would probably be,
Yeah, I
you
mean that's
know,
what Cyberball is.
yeah, it's a 3-man line, right? So it's not
Yep.
that crazy as far as having to worry about a perfect pocket and all that. So I don't know. But
That's the cool thing about doing a Cyberball is you can kind of make it whatever you want.
right, which is
'Cause
another
it's not
reason
real.
why you're not making Madden, you're not 11-on-11.
You
and
you make it whatever's fun.
right. And then but I guess the visual of it in my head, the image of what I see it look like, I think it'd be a really cool game to play. To make it, that I don't know if I'm going to take the time to do all that. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
see.
still trying to decide what I'm releasing a football game every April. And it's not going to be the same game, just upgraded. It's going to be a completely new game every April. So I'm kind of trying to figure out which game to do for April of 2028.
Make
and I
Retro
think
Bowl.
Cyber League. Yes, Retro Bowl. No, I like to make something actually good. where you need more than one fast wide receiver to go
Where
undefeated.
you actually have a defense to control.
Oh my God. Yeah. Cyber League 2 is really high on my list for the next football game. It's right now it's Cyber League 2 is at the top. Head Coach Tactics is second, and then that Backyard Football is the third.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I'd say Cyber League 2 is fairly well ahead of the other ones, though.
Yeah, it's a game that I think has potential. You know,
I think so too.
It was huge back in the day, and you know, I think and I think that it's far enough away from the traditional football games that you can attract some players, right? Players that like that type of thing. But like, if you think about what's the game called with the alien, like the monsters? What's that game called again? I don't know why I'm drawing a blank.
Oh,
the football game. Not
Gridiron. It's not Blood Bowl. It's
no, it's not Blood
Monster
Bowl.
League. Monster League.
No, that's not it.
Blood Bowl?
No. Blood Bowl's a game, but Monster League's not the name of the game. It's
You sure?
Yeah. It's the one from back in the day that they remade. That one got remade. Why can't I think about it? You guys would know in the comments if people are still, I don't know if people are still here or not.
Mutant League Football.
Mutant League, there you go. So
there
like
it is.
that game I have zero interest in playing. Like zero. And that is kind of like a different creature on the field, like a different rope. But that rope, that Metal and Cleats name, I like the name. I don't know.
That's a cool name.
It's a cool name.
You took
Metal
it
and
though.
Cleats, yeah. I'm gonna take it from them. Metal and Cleats, or Cleats and Metal, whatever you want to call it. Metal and Cleats. That is an idea I think has some potential there. It really does.
Yeah.
It really, really does. Because or it could be, it could be a new sport. It could be a different sport.
That could be the other thing is you start off with this idea of a cyber league that's a little different, and then you realize there's a couple of rule changes you could make that all of a sudden create a new sport.
Well, we know it's not going to be the same kicking that this stupid game has.
Oh my God, these freaking kickoffs, man. That's the other thing I really love about my cyber league and cyberball is kickoffs. They're so much fun. They're so fun.
They're fun to code,
I love
too.
kickoffs.
Yeah.
I love the real kickoffs, not this, whatever this new rule is. I hate this.
I don't want my NFL players to get injured, and I want to bore the hell out of everybody.
Oh my God. Why are we even playing football then?
Every time this happens in real life and the real games I watch, I always sit there and I'm always wondering, how does this even work? Even though I kind of know how it works, I still am like, it is so bad that it doesn't fit the game at all.
I hate it.
It's horrible.
I hate it.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's the worst.
It's like you make that face of like, what the hell is this? Like,
why isn't anybody running? The ball's in the air. You're like watching it like, what is happening right now?
And 90% of the time, nobody does anything. They should just get rid of it. Either just get rid
don't
of
even
it
do
or
it.
go back.
Yeah, just have the offense start at the 20.
Yeah.
Like, don't even kick off. Just have them start there.
Yeah.
I mean,
I agree.
How is that any different than whatever this nonsense is? Like, look at this. It makes no sense.
I don't even understand who came up with this idea. They need to be like questioned and in like a trial, because what did you even do? What is this? It's horrible. And they're doing it now in the game right here. It's like, what are they doing?
Or maybe just like put a big bucket out there. And if you kick the ball in the bucket, it's like, that's kind of what we're doing. It's so stupid.
Oh, wait a second. I swear he just slipped. I got to see that.
Or here you go. Let's not even kick the ball. Just give the returner the ball at the end zone and just say 1, 2, 3, go. And then he can start running.
Yeah. Don't even have a kicker.
They're just as ridiculous as what we have now.
Why can't I?
But I do love the cyber league. That's one of my favorite. That's part of the reason why I play cyber league so often is like, I really love returning kicks in that game.
I can't even pause this game. I can't even do anything right now. I wanted to see that replay because he slipped. I wonder if this game has like the history of replays,
Oh, I doubt it. Could you imagine the space that would take?
Yeah, especially with these graphics.
Oh my God. Yeah. Just the space I'm surprised they do any replays.
Dude, I'm
honestly.
pressing every single button on the controller. I cannot even pause this game. Like I can't do anything. It's like I put the, oh, there we go. So whatever. I'm done with this game. So yeah, I don't think I can go. I don't think I can see options, stats, game stats. Yeah, it's not gonna. They're not gonna have like they used to have back in the day where you can see all the plays, right?
Oh, there's no way.
Yeah, no, they don't have that. No.
Old school, exactly. Mark the face zones world. The old school kickoffs from the 30. Exactly. Right? When they moved the kickoff up so that none of them got returned, that was the first bad decision, right? What they should have done is move it back so every kickoff gets returned, or make the rule that you can't down it in the end zone. Like, we want more kick returns. We don't want less.
Yeah, but they want less concussions.
Oh, I know. Like, I know.
You know why, right? So it's like, it's annoying.
I do know why, but like video games don't need to do that.
It's just like basketball, man. Basketball back in the day versus this soft
back when they could play defense.
Trash.
Oh, back in the day when they could play defense. Oh,
or you can get basketball right in the mouth and you won't even get a foul call. It's like what?
80s and 90s basketball, like the glory years. Oh my God.
And it wasn't a 3-point like contest every time. People actually had to drive, and there were like paint moves.
You had to play at every distance.
Post up moves that you could do. Like Olajuwon, the dream. He was the man, bro. Like
I saw a video of David Robinson the other day. Like, I forgot how good he was.
Oh, he was an athlete. Like
David Robinson was a madman.
For his height to be that athletic was ridiculous. I mean, if you ever watched Shawn Kemp,
yes, I saw a Shawn Kemp video too, and I forgot how skilled he actually was.
And like Dominique Wilkins, like those guys were unbelievable. I mean, Michael Jordan was always, it's just like,
but like during those years, there were so many guys that were so good.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean,
that got me jonesing. Now I got to make a basketball game now.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It's like we can make other sports. You don't have to. I
do want to make a basket. Like, I started off in game dev making basketball games, so like I do want to get back to that someday.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna learn Blender with making some Cyberball models. I know I'm gonna do that. And
awesome.
And I'll see if I can start to build some kind of prototype just for learning, if anything, and then see where it goes. And that's kind of what I'm doing, because I'm not. This time around, I'm trying to put less pressure on myself to make a game that I think is going to be, even though every day I struggle with it, I'm struggling with it less than I used to. I'm trying more now to be more kind of like open-minded and patient about the process, just trusting the process. And everything I work on doesn't have to be, for a purpose of making money. Like, it could be just, I'm learning. It could just be this learning thing that makes me no money turns into something that will make me money. Like, it's all just a progressionary thing, right?
It doesn't have to be fast money. It can be slow money.
Right. But that to me, I've realized that because I have OCD, because I am the kind of person that I like to do things the right way. And I think that's why I've failed a little bit, not failed, but I've struggled with game dev, is because prototypes to me, in my brain, the way it's, even though I know that they're good to do, my brain is wired to not waste time. Like, my brain says, don't do a half-assed stupid little thing. Do it the right way, with the right project, with the right things in the right order. But I know that that's not the way you do it. That's what I did with Legend Bowl. That's why it took me 5 years to make that game, because I set off to make this perfect, in my mind, perfect game that at the end of the day, it wasn't even what I didn't even know what it was going to look like at the end. So how could I have known from the beginning? But now what I'm trying to do is ignore that part of my brain and say, focus on making prototypes, focus on trying to just come up with weird ideas. Don't focus so much on this power of like this like brilliant idea, that I know I can scope the right way. I know I can finish in a certain amount of time. I know it's going to make money. I know blah, blah, blah I can do. No, man, don't put that much pressure.
Just accept that you don't have all the answers.
And the cool thing about it is, if you make a prototype that's just like some weird prototype, you may make a prototype that you found some cool idea, like just for making prototypes.
Find something new. Yeah.
Find something different, find something new, play around, learn something, and all of a sudden those skills are going to start meshing together, and all of a sudden you might just have this like random chance blend of a beautiful idea. Bro, there's a game. I'm gonna actually pull it up right now, and then and then we can get off if you want, because I know we've been on for a while, and I'm ready to go too whenever you are. But
I got to go eat a chimichanga.
let me pull up. You make those, or you just get them frozen or something?
I get them frozen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I actually really love to cook. I'm actually a pretty decent cook, but I live in an apartment. So if there's one little smoke particle anywhere in my apartment, the fire alarms go off. Yeah, it's annoying.
And you got to wave your towel at it so it doesn't.
Oh my God, it's so dumb. I was just heating up chicken one time. Like I wasn't even like searing it or anything. It's just heating it up in a pan. And like one little smoke particle came out and the fire alarms went off like all the way down the hall. It's like, God, guys. So like I can't cook here. That's another reason I gotta get a house is so I can cook again.
Well, I'm in the same boat you are, because I live in a townhouse, and we're in the end unit, and I have one wall connected to an older couple, and I have the same sprinklers in my house. I mean, one thing that's good about it is if there were a real fire, like I don't have fire alarm, I don't have those smoke alarms going off, so I can feel good about that. But let me see. Hold on a second. I'm just jumping into this game. I don't even know if I can change the oh, there is no setting for this yet. So this is a game that my buddy and I were making. Some guy that I used to work with that got me into the whole AI thing.
Mm-hmm.
I will share. Let me see if I can share this with you. I have it on full screen, so I kind of lose my screen when I do it. But let me see if I can share. I should be able to share it.
You should be able to. I think you can share a full screen.
Why don't I see it on here? If I do select window or screen.
Share screen, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not getting the option to share that screen for some reason. I have the game.
Oh, really?
Running. Yeah, let me
normally I get the option to pick which screen, so that's a little weird.
Let me just share my entire screen. It doesn't matter. I can do that.
Yeah.
And then I'll just tell me if you see the game.
What it looks like. Yeah, Orbitus.
Yeah. So
here we go.
This was built with AI, by the way, that he was building, and I kind of like did a little bit of work too. But it's like one of those survivor type of games. Yeah. And it actually looks pretty cool. I mean, I haven't played it in a while, and I think he did a little bit of work to it, so it looks even better than I remember seeing. But there should be sound. You don't hear any sound? I don't hear any sound.
No, I don't hear any sound.
There we go.
Yep. No, I hear.
So this is all like pretty much AI built, but it's kind of one of those games where you have.
Oh, this is like the black hole game.
Yes. Yeah, it's gonna be a little too loud. It actually looks. He did some work to it, so it actually looks better. He wanted me to work on it with him and then publish it and just give him like a little cut of it or something.
Yeah.
And it's cool because you like orbit around and you get these things that go around you, and then you start to unlock. That looks pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. That's not bad.
It's not bad, right? So it's this orbit game that, but the problem is it has a lot of AI that it used to build the game, which is fine, but I don't want to use AI.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of defeats the whole purpose.
Right. But I like the idea, and the idea may turn into something else that I do.
That's a cool idea. It's a cool little game.
Yeah. So you just go.
I mean, these aren't my kind of game, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then you pick like
do the missiles.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it next. Let's see. But he's done some things to it since I played it last, and but yeah, it's not my kind of game either. I'm not like excited to play this game. But this game, you never know. This game could make $100,000 all day long. Like, it's not like that. That's not that much money. Yeah. It's not that much money in the grand scheme of the. And you could pick different types of like planets, and the whole thing is about orbiting around and not dying. And I don't even know. Mouse can you use? No. That guy just froze me. That's cool. And the sound effects definitely could use some work because I know he's using like very simple sound effects that he has, but you could take this game and polish it up, you know, and make it even better. But it has a lot of polish already, you know, like it looks
this
pretty
isn't
cool.
bad.
Yeah. So, anyways,
the dude loves screen shake. I'll tell you that.
well, yeah, you're gonna pass out with all this screen shake.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have a yeah.
But yeah, the idea is to go around and it's a fun game. It's not. There's a fun factor here. It's not just.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
You know, so you're going around.
There's something to be said for these simple games. You just jump in and play, right? Like my little map tile game, right? You just turn it on and start dropping tiles. You don't have to think too hard.
Yeah, the only issue is the.
Oh
AI
man, those
thing.
guys are killing you.
That's my issue. My issue is the AI stuff. I don't love that.
Yeah.
So you get trophy unlocked and leaderboards and some guy's name was FU. I just saw that.
I saw that. Yeah.
Right?
Oh, now it's gone.
Now it's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
There it is.
That's awesome. So I guess these are different boards, right?
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
And more how to play. Oh, wow. He's done a lot because he's been working on this on the side here and there. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll reach out to him and see.
Yeah, that's cool.
See if I can't, do something with that. But that's an idea that I was even thinking about this morning on my walk. I was thinking about taking that idea and doing more with it. But he's done a lot more since I last saw it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. But that's the kind of game that I think about making sometimes, like a small incremental game like that, just because they're easy. You can finish them in a short amount of time, and people actually buy them. Like people actually want.
Yeah, and it's not a 7-year commitment, right? Even if you're kind of like halfway's done, you're like, this isn't the greatest game in the world. You only got a few more months to work on it, and you start at something else.
Yeah, your risk level is like
super low. Yeah,
and you're learning skill. It's like a big game jam, is all it is. And,
yeah, like my map tile game, right? The number of things I've learned on that, it's definitely makes it worth doing, but it's like 4 months worth of work, and then I release it and I just go on to something else.
But even like if somebody dropped a game on your lap, you still have to market it. You still have to publish it. You still have to get it out to the store.
Yeah, there's still work involved.
Still like dreadful work.
I'm dreading that part of that game. It's like that's gonna be tough to do.
Even if you made a beautiful game that you love, that you took years to make and you spent money on, and you have all these assets. I mean, oh wow, cool. That's awesome. I know the game was delayed. But yeah, even if you have a game that you love, that you're super passionate about and super proud of, going through the process of putting it on Steam and publishing
it's
kind of a nightmare. It's kind of a nightmare. And then you got to get someone.
It's such a pain.
Like if you do your own thumbnails and you do your own art, it's not going to look that good. It's just not. And it's
hard too. Even if you can make it look good, it's hard.
It's not fun at all.
No, I hate that part. I hate it.
That's the thing too. That's why I haven't really done anything with that game yet. Because even if he made it and he dropped it on my lap, I have to do some of the work and like the bad work, and I don't really want to do it. So, and
then you gotta like make shorts and TikToks about your game. It's like, who wants to do that?
But I do. I've always wanted to make one of those 2D space games, but I know that they're super overcooked, you know.
There's no such thing as oversaturated.
Am I still
like
here?
People throw that out as an excuse for why this or that didn't. Don't listen to any of that nonsense. If the game's fun, people are gonna buy it.
Yeah. So we'll see. But actually, that's the first time I played it in a while, and I'm thinking to myself, wait a second, that
looks nice. Looks kind of cool.
It used to look.
Looks better than that black hole game.
But again, I don't want to be the guy who has a game that says I used AI. Although AI is for the visuals typically, the way Steam has it now. Like it's not for the code. So I don't know. But I want something I'm proud of too, you know? So I don't.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like that would be the worst feeling in the world, to be ashamed of something you did, you know?
Yeah. Or be like, Yeah, be ashamed.
I
guess,
just
is
would
the
be a
right word.
shitty feeling. It would just be a bad feeling.
Right.
I would
Well-
what I would want, like, yeah, my games kind of suck that I put out because they were kind of half baked. But I'm always proud that I did them. You know, like,
Right.
yeah, I did that while I was learning. I'm
Right.
proud of that.
And you can tell it was something made by a human. Like that game,
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't
And
look
there's,
that bad.
it's okay to
actually,
have
so
a
I don't know.
progression. You don't have to be an expert right out of the gate, you know?
Right. Right.
Um,
But the thing is,
but
like,
I would feel differently if I used AI to make them though. Like, I think I would feel different.
The thing is, like, if I were to, because I was thinking about the idea this morning, I kind of like the idea of that game as like a small incremental game, but then I'm thinking, I just looked at it and I'm like, how would I even do half the stuff that stuff's doing? Like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, I have to learn it all, and like even like the grid in the back, the way it had that cool grid in the back, that's kind of cool. And even the
Yeah, it
warping
was
stuff,
cool.
I always wonder
Yeah.
how people do that stuff. I know it's an illusion trick, but that stuff is always kind of just makes my head kind of spin because I don't understand, but I do. The thing is, people just grind their way through it. They figure
You just
it out
find, yeah,
piece
you
by
start
piece.
with one thing and then you do the next thing and
They
then
do
you
some
do the
research
next
'cause
thing.
somebody else has done that warp thing before. They do some research. They figure out how they did it.
Yeah.
or
And
how,
it's not like they're all geniuses. So like
Right.
they're just regular people. They figure it out.
yeah.
Like I know a ton of stuff about games. Like I'm not the smartest person in the world. It just keep
Yeah.
doing it, you know?
Yeah, but to go through and have to figure all that stuff out is kind of like if I were to recreate that game. But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I kind of like that. I like the idea of that game. I thought it was.
That's a cool little game. Yeah.
Fun. Yeah.
Like I said, it's better than that black hole game.
Yeah, that game's trash to me. I don't even know.
Yeah, I like there's some gameplay elements in that space game that I think are really cool.
I mean, I haven't really. I might have tried the black hole demo, but I
remember I
didn't care
bought
for
it. I returned it like
I might have
after
done the same
20
thing.
minutes. Like
Yeah.
it's trash.
Right. And you and I aren't fans of those types of games.
Yeah, we're not that kind of gamer either,
That
though.
wouldn't
Yeah,
really work for us. But
Yeah.
the person that made that game, we're not really.
I'd punch him in the face.
You physically probably can because you're over there.
Yeah, I know he's right down the road. I could.
He's probably on vacation counting all his money.
Oh Jesus.
He's
probably you know what he's doing? He's probably looking in the mirror talking about how great he is. That's probably what he's doing. He's probably like, "You're the best, man. You're the best game dev ever.
You
Look
did
how
it, man.
you're sexy."
How
Yeah.
much money people gave me.
Oh my God, smack that guy.
Anyways. All right. Well, this was fun.
Cool. Yeah. I'm glad it finally worked.
We finally did it. For
we
10
have to
views.
relearn it every single time.
Yeah. Well, whoever came to the stream, I mean, I know we really didn't talk much in the comments, but some people dropped in, so that's cool.
Yeah, we had plenty of people. We had 20 people for quite a while.
And if anybody comes to the video after, let us know what you think in the comments, and we had a good time. Yeah, it's fun.
We'll have to do this more often. It's fun to just get on and talk shop. You know?
It's fun to talk shop, and then when you're done with it, you're like, I'm done with this for a little bit. Like it's good.
Yeah.
Get out of your system and go back to doing what we
back to doing what you're doing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So thanks everybody.
Right. See you later, man.
Later.